Hello everyone and welcome to Diane Actually Writes. Today I'm going to be doing secret book stuff. My EPUB finally came back from the formatter, yay! So the pre-order is uploaded and ready to go on Amazon, and I'm still waiting for the print copies to come back, so their release will probably be a little delayed, but that's alright, because the pre-order will be out on the date that I said it was going to be out. And because I got them back, what I'm going to be working on today is I'm going to be putting together the variations that I am giving to Kickstarter backers. So woot, guys! So if you supported the book with the Kickstarter, then hopefully by tonight there should be an email in your email box with your copy in e-format for you to read, if that is something that you included in your package. So I'm very excited. And I've got something else. You know what? I should switch to downtime screen. Okay, downtime screen. Something else I should show you guys. You're going to get a sneak peek. The art cards also came back. Came in this nice box, which was all sealed, and I had to open up, which is really cool. I got it done through Canva, which is where I go to get, you know, my marketing stuff and cover formatting done and stuff. And it's just a free utility that you can use. You can get better stuff with the pro version, but I usually can make it work with the free version, so I don't pay for it. But I learned that they also do printing. They don't print bookmarks, but they do print postcards. So I got the postcards through them and picked it up at my local Staples and paid for it by PayPal, and it was all very convenient. It was done in 4 days. Awesome. The bookmarks, though, I gotta wait because I made the design in Canva and I did a test run of one design because I don't want to waste money if it doesn't work out, because it's like a PDF format that I use to make the bookmark. So I am waiting to see how that turns out before I get more, and I won't get those back until the 13th. So probably this stuff isn't going to be sent out until somewhere around the 1st of October. Alright. Oh, hello, guys. Yeah, email thing. Yes, thank you. Yes, you did PM me the email, and I think I even put it in the backer information in the notes section on the Kickstarter site, so it would be nice and handy. But I will double check and make sure that I've got it right. So let's say hi to everybody before I reveal the cards. Hello, James. First in the chat, as usual. Like an hour ahead of time. And then Kahuna rated, which is awesome, thank you. And hello, Daz. And then Kahuna subscribed, thank you very much. A 14th month streak. So Kahuna's been supporting us pretty much since we started the channel. Thank you very much, Kahuna. Really appreciate it. You're awesome. I know that, I'm pretty sure Aaron is subscribed to you. He usually does our subscriptions, but I might subscribe too, because I don't know, because we've got to be more careful about subscriptions nowadays, right? Thank you so much for all your support. You're amazing. And hello, Siobhan. It's good to see you. Hello, Eli. Yay. And then Natalia is here. Hello, Natalia. Thank you for the raid. That was really awesome. James asked a question. What should I include in an item article about the brass gear? I don't know. I don't recall what it is you wanted it to do specifically within the Game of Thrones universe. So, how about write it up and I'll look over it, and if I disagree with anything, I'll let you know. Yes, this is an Actually Writes day, guys, as Eli says. I'm going to be working on stuff. That's why the secret book stuff display. Right? Let's see. Who else is here? A bunch of stuff from Moobot. Okay, so Natalia is streaming at Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 1 o'clock Standard European time. So I think that's like... I don't know. Oh, 12 o'clock Standard European time. So I think, does that work out? How long ago from now did you start your stream? Let's Let's work with that. Yes, Eli, eat. Eat is good. James did 17 words on his article for House Lappin'. James the Teleporting Tiger. I think that was very cute, by the way. What a good way to do that on streams. It's fun. Hello, The Right Idea. Good to see you. Daz is fighting with her muse to get words and it's not working. Hello, Satrium. I see that your brain is on vacation. It's really cool. You were talking about in Kahuna's stream. I didn't respond, but I did see the conversation that you were working on something that's really interesting and important, but it's kind of brain numbing to do it. That's cool. I'm looking forward to, hearing about that. Hello, BC Books. Or BC Brown Books. Good to see you. Happy Time Zones Writing Weirdos indeed. James wants to know what everyone is working on. Yeah, okay, so hello Moon, good to see you, and yes, the email thing. All right, cool. And I guess The Right Idea's actual name is Billy, so I'm going to call you Billy, if you're okay with that, because I wasn't sure if you were. Some people prefer to keep their, IRL names separate from their Twitch names for very understandable reasons. For sure, shout out BC Brown Books. Oh, haha. Let's see. We'll do this right. BC Brown Books. You have to tag them to get the right one. So, there you go. Oh, no. Shout out would be nice. I should actually, finish typing what I'm typing. Okay, yeah, I am, and that's fine by me. That's great. Cool. Oh, and hello, Laura Nettles. Good to see you. How are you? You're going to get a sneak peek here. I'm going to show you. This is the art cards that I got done for the Kickstarter for my book there, A Few Good Elves. Down there. Yeah, that way. Okay. Hey, Chris. Good to see you. How are you, hon? Okay, so here we go. I only got the amount printed that I exactly needed, which was 5 of each. So they're absolutely totally limited edition. Can only have gotten them through the Kickstarter. Totally, totally limited edition thing. So, all right, let's do the thing here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's the first 5, I think. So, I thought initially they looked a little dark, but I think that's actually appropriate. Okay, so there's the one with the cover image. Right. On the back, they've all got this, starry thing with the Toysoldier Saga website and logo. It has, and they're postcards. I got them with a matte finish so that if you want, you can send them and write on them. That's totally fine. Right? It's totally up to you. They're yours once I give them to you. I don't care. Do with them what you want. There's the copyright notice for whatever artist did the picture. This cover art was done by Chaotica, so that is who I credited. There's the other one. This art was done by Aaron Siddall. You guys have seen that if you know my Toysoldier Saga website, because this is the cover image I use. This art piece was also by Aaron Siddall. That shows more of a dreadnought style ship in the background. That was Aaron's depiction of the Aryan Rod's Pride. This is a picture of the Star Singer, actually, which is mentioned in the book. It's a fighter craft, right? So, the stuff that happens in the book, right? I made this one. This is my image of Yggdrasil Sprout, which is where Peridot is located, which is Shondar's homeworld. And that is right there. That's Peridot. This little globe right there. So, yeah. And then the last one is the full display cover image that Chaotica made. which is designed to wrap around. So the ship here is going to be on the back cover. Right, so yeah, so I'm very excited about that. So there you go, there's your preview. Got to see that before anybody else. I'll probably clip that myself later in a highlight so that I can send the video to the Kickstarter backers. I took a picture too, but I think video is better. Alright, now I gotta put these away all nice in the little thing so that they don't get all trashed, because we want to keep them in good order. And speaking of which, like I said, the storage box that Canva provided was absolutely kick-ass for keeping this all very nice. I will show you. Alright, so first of all, the cards arrived in this really nice, you know, paper band, which is exactly the width of all the cards to keep them firmly in order so don't do a bunch of sliding around. And then they came in this envelope box, right? They gave me some Canva stickers, I don't care, but you know, whatever. And a thank you card, which I suppose is kind of nice. They apparently plant a tree for every order, so 5 trees were planted to make this, guys. This is 5 different orders, technically. And then, see, we put it in a nice little box, and fold it up all nice, like that. And then you put it in the bigger, harder, much more solid, which I really like, Canva box. And then they had this, which is kind of cool, you know. I mean, it's their fancy marketing stuff, but I'm really impressed with the box. I think that it didn't have any trouble shipping. There was no danger of anything horrible happening to the cards, which is a big deal when you're doing something like this, you know, collectible cards for your Kickstarter backers. And a nice, you know, just a rubber band to keep it all fastened together. So, yeah, I was very happy with that. Now, oh, Eli's getting their postcards today too. Excellent. That's cool. Don't forget that Eli also did a Kickstarter for their second book in their Reaper saga, which I'm looking forward to. 8 hours ahead of me. Okay, that's... Natalia is 8 hours ahead of me. So I'm gonna scroll back and see what I missed. Okay, it's 21:25 right now in... You know what, hun? Do me a favor, right? In either the Going Live channel in my Discord, or I don't know, the self-promo channel even, because it's an ongoing thing about your stream times, post your stream times in UTC, because I would like to make them too, and I don't really know when they are, and I want to do that. So, okay. Chris is doing all right. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I'm very excited about all the Kickstarter stuff coming to fruition. That's really great. I'm very excited about the book release coming up. Oh yeah, and my story is out now in Cosmas Infinities that was published yesterday. The magazine name is Cosmas Infinities, like this. So lots of cool stories. I got an e-copy, you know, an e-contributors copy, and I'm reading through the stories now. Really cool stuff. Not just my story. Other people's stories are awesome too. You should definitely check it out. If you're into science fiction, you know, my story, The Mysterious Death of Mr. Park, which is the one I won that for, which you can't see very well, but what that is a it is an honorable mention certificate for the Writers of the Future competition. That so, you know, it took me a while to sell the story. It's a big story, and it focuses on Canadian police procedure, which is a little different. It's like a near future solar punk murder mystery is what it is, right? And police procedural, because it deals with Canadian cops in the future, right? And yeah, but I believed in the story, and I finally sold it to a great market. I couldn't be happier, and I got into SIFWA as a result of that set. So I'm very excited about that. Laura is good, tired from her day job, but excited to keep working on her middle grade horror. Nice! Middle grade horror is so cool. I'm think it's awesome that that's like a thing now. You know, it wasn't when I was reading middle grade books, and I would have loved that, right? I ended up reading a lot of Nancy Drew, you know, Hardy Boys, right? Which is why I suppose I like, you know, murder mysteries and mysteries in general. It's a thing. Eli's back with food. That makes me more mad at my bank. Oh, I'm sorry, Dash. Talk to me about it. Maybe I can do something. We'll see. Okay. You didn't hear that from me. And hello, Laria. I'm glad to see you. Laria says, I'm fine, but since I changed jobs and having problems writing, I suspect it has to do with all the learning I need to do. You know, your brain only has so much capacity. Give yourself some time. You know, once you've adjusted and picked up everything you need to do, you'll be fine. Siobhan panicked about Saturday. Guess I'm riding my thumb to make my appointment on Saturday. Oh, hey, shit, I forgot totally about your appointment on Saturday. What time do you have to go? Like, DM me in Discord and we'll chat. Because I don't think I actually have anything important to do tomorrow. I might be able to help you out. Funny kitty voice. Awesome. Electrolysis. It's not in Vancouver, is it? I can probably help you out if it's in town for sure. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Loria. I like the big tree. Yeah, it's a cosmic. It's called the Tree of Life, and the seeds it produces are what make the ships. That's why they look kind of like maple seeds, right? The other ship that's on the back cover is manufactured, and that's made by the orcs. But the elf ships are living ships. They're seeds of the big tree. So, Satrium says, I might work a tiny bit of some music today. Excellent. You got to check out Satrium's music. He did an epic piece recently, and I went, are you taking commissions? Because the audiobook needs commissions for, like, theme music. I'm waiting to order the printed copy. Soon. It will be soon. Courtney's working on it, and it will be done probably in the next couple of days, and then I'll be able to send it to the the company that produces them, and they will probably be out within a week, I hope. Yeah. Billy says, as always, this is making me want to get out of my bed and do some writing. Yeah, it should be available in Barnes & Noble. You'll probably have to order it if you go down to the bookstore, but it should be in their catalog. It might take a little bit for it to get into the catalog, though. So, just so you know. Oh, thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. Billy says, hey, Sable, I tagged you and Eli in a post on Twitter, which is promoting indie published sci-fi fantasy stuff this month. Awesome. Oh, Hail Hydrate. I'm sorry I missed that. Hail Hydrate. Much appreciated, BC Brown. Yeah, I didn't see your stream either there. So, put your link in the chat, please, there, Billy. Right? Billy? BC Brown. BC Brown, put your link in the chat. Billy can too. I know he's got a YouTube channel. And, if I'm not subscribed yet, I will definitely check it out. Goosebumps. Darren Shan was pretty decent. The Demonata series was great. Awesome. We're talking middle grade horror. Billy's going to do some writing on phone, so may neglect chat. Awesome. That's what we're here for. Oh, posted and going live. Thank you, Natalia. Much appreciated. It's perfect. 9 a.m. in Kelowna. I'll help you out. No problem. We'll do that. I'll get up. We'll do it. It's game night tonight. I'm going to be tired, but we'll do it. I'm not gonna let you walk to, or ride your thumb to your electrolysis point. A little silly. Oh yeah, and the Are You Afraid of Dark series, which is awesome. Yes, thank you, Satrium. Much appreciated for posting your link. That's great. Yes, Satrium does music. Satrium does cool music. Eli's like, I'm eating but not happy about it. I'm sulking. Okay, let's turn over to the sprint screen and let's get started on some stuff. I'm gonna get some of the... I really want to get these books out to people more than anything else. Like, it was the most popular thing that people requested through the Kickstarter between the various rewards was the ebook. So if I get that out today, I'll have, you know, done something for pretty much every backer. And that would be really cool. There's going to be slight differences in format. It's going to look a little bit different in Mobi than it does in EPUB. If you can get the EPUB, I recommend it over the Mobi. It's always just a nicer looking file. But the Mobi will read just fine, and it's the same book, and there's no difference in the text. It's just a matter of I like the formatting of the EPUB better, personally. I'm working on the PDF right now as well. The PDF is going to be made from the Word file so that it has the original formatting and whatnot, but I want to make it look a bit more consistent with the choices that were made in the EPUB. So. Okay, there we go. I may be doing like the PDF stuff over on my other computer because I don't think I have Adobe installed on this one. So alright, Natalia needs to do dishes. That's cool. See you when you're back. Oh yes, and thank you Morgan Hazelwood for the follow the other day. I did not get a chance to thank you. I love your emotes there, Natalia. They're very cool. Back to the chapter, says Daz. Eli's like, I should also do some formatting, but nah, I might just be whiny today. Sounds like you're probably tired. James says, missing the start of the sprint, so we'll begin in the next sprint. Alright. Oh, by the way, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who joined me in the Discord chat yesterday that we did for a day off Twitch. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. We had, like, an amazing conversation. I think, you know, we ended up talking about a lot of deep dive stuff about the craft of writing because people had the opportunity, rather than trying to type things out in the chat, of talking to me directly about the stuff they were working on, which gave me an opportunity, and others, because, of course, other writers were also in the chat, right, to, you know, give suggestions and advice and maybe help people out. And I felt we did some really good stuff. I think that, and then it just carried on after I left too, which is awesome. And then, so there was more later, and people were talking about D&D stuff and world building and article writing for World Anvil, and I love it. So we're gonna make it a monthly thing at least. Probably it's going to be like the first or second Monday in the month, I'm thinking, but I'm going to check out what people had to say in the Discord because I asked them about it. So yeah. Daz really liked it too. That's great. Oh, nice. Daz is gonna do her River Lion article tomorrow for Kahuna. That's awesome. Billy says it was brilliant, Sable. I'd love to do that more often now and again if you're down. I totally was down. It was great. Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. And happy great day of celebration to you too, James, which of course is Thursday in his world. All right. I'm gonna put up, where is it? Do I already have one open? No, of course I don't. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go with my Google Drive. Let's talk more right. Yes, ma'am. Oh, jeez. Eli says, I had a blast. I will cancel my stream the day you pick because I want to do the Hangouts too. I don't want to make you cancel your stream, but I'd love to have you. So you were a lot of fun to talk with. I think it's a good thing. I think we can do, I think it'll be a thing to do. So we're going to keep doing that. All right. Hey, Author Goddess, good to see you. How are you? I am having a great day. A bunch of things came in for the Kickstarter. My pre-order is uploaded and ready to go. The formatting came back from Courtney. Now I'm giving out the books to the Kickstarter backers who ordered them in e-format, so you'll get them like 4 or 5 days before they're officially released. Oh, and that reminds me, if you guys are Kickstarter backers and you get a chance, please review the book, right? It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be long, just, I liked it, and your rating, assuming you liked it, right? And, Amazon is best, Goodreads is also really good. They only let you review on Amazon.com now if you're American. They only let you review if you've bought $50 or more worth of books over the past little while. So you may not be able to do it there, but anybody can do it on Goodreads, or even your blog is helpful, And like I said, it doesn't have to be long or fancy, but it's important because indie books don't sell unless they have a bunch of reviews, right? And there's promotions you can do, but you can't do them unless you have a certain number of positive reviews. So please review. I would really appreciate it. That would be a personal favor. I would really thank you very much if you do. All right, now we're going to do the PDF. I'm just going to finish. Right, I have to change the page numbers. That's what I'm doing. That one was being particularly difficult. The reason why I have to change my page numbers is that when I finished doing this, like it automatically generated a table of contents for me. But when I put the cover image on the PDF, it will change what page number it actually is. You haven't sent your backer survey. Eli, yes, you need to be working on that. That must take priority. You should have done that already. Get on it there, person, because otherwise we're not going to be able to fill it out, and then you won't know where to send things. I'm going to hold off on filling out my backer survey because I still don't know where I'm moving to, and I want to give you the right address. So, just so you know. I would hate for things to get lost in transit. Unless you've chosen the option that lets me change my address, right? In which case I will fill it out. Because then I can always change it later, right? Speaking of which, do you think it's about time we did another, this is what we're doing in our Kickstarter stream? I will let you change your address. Okay, awesome. Billy, there's no such things as too many muffins if they're good in one day. Something's wrong here. I screwed something up. That can't be right. Oh, shit. We should chat with Basic Dragon and decide. Yep. James through Drax's answer. You don't have to agree with me, you know. No requirement for that. Alright, we're gonna have to redo this, god damn it. Update table. Yeah, that's what I thought. James intends that to be a joke. Okay. That's good. Alright, let's redo this shit. Why are you being so difficult? Oh, hey, cool. And that's the first sprint, guys. All right. You're welcome, Natalia. I think they're awesome. Did you make them? Your emotes? They're really cool. Billy says, I'm eating a satsuma instead of a third muffin because my body is a temple. Where do I put habits in a character article? Asked James. There's a template field for that, I believe. Natalia did one set of dishes. Awesome. And yes, I did. Well, that is cool. Because they're beautiful. Nobody ever does their own emotes. I think that's awesome. With the help of Canva. Right Idea says, I haven't really come up with my magic system properly yet, so writing anything magic-y is super vague right now. Yeah, you can always change it later. I changed the magic in my book about 4 times. Because I changed my mind about how I wanted it to work. You know, I could have been doing this before. I just didn't think about it. Billy says, I want to come up with a system of runes because I want the magic to have to be directed somehow rather than abstract concepts. Kind of like the charter in Garth Nick's Old Kingdom series. That's cool. I used runes as a basis too. I did that deliberately because I wanted to go back and kind of give a nod to the mythological origins of things like elves. Right? Elves come from a combination of Celtic and Norse mythology, and I kind of wanted to, you know, just give a little nod in that direction, so I figured that rune magic was something they would likely do. That's to get back to work, Growl, if you quit, which I didn't. I kept going. So... Billy says, I think I want my magic to utilize souls unbeknownst to people casting the magic. Ooh. Well, that creates some moral dilemmas, don't it? So what happens when your characters in your universe sorry, excuse me, figure out there we go, figure out that this is the case, but they still have to use magic because all the warfare is based on it, and other people will use magic even if they don't. That will be interesting. Then it's a matter of what is an acceptable cost. Sorry, I'm sort of thinking out loud. Yeah, that's cool, Billy. No problem. That's what we're here to chat about. Ooh, quotes. All right, Natalia says, how's this for an opening? The moon was already slowly climbing up, even though the sun still dominated the skies. The steam train raced along the iron rails. Arya always thought it amusing to fantasize that the train was a big caterpillar eating the rails and dropping it out from behind. The idea made her chuckle, if only for a moment. A narrow and almost invisible trail of steam floated past the window. Her small child's hand pressed against the cold glass. Her face reflected slightly. Her sapphire blue eyes gleamed. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh yeah, light summer freckles graced her white nose and cheeks. That is beautiful. That paints a picture. I'm interested. I want to know, why is the steam train... Okay, so we have a steam train, so I'm thinking steampunk, or maybe historical. Why is it racing along the rails? It's a good start. Why is she only chuckling for a moment? See, you want to make the reader ask questions, because if the reader is asking questions, then they want to read more to know more information, right? So... just a grammar note there, Natalia. The steam train raced along the iron rails, period. Arya always thought it amusing. That's how the sentence structure there would work. Oh, where the fuck am I now? I don't know where my cursor is. Oh, there it is, okay. Billy says, well, the series is called A Well of Souls, so it seems pretty good to use the souls. Yeah, there's one character who's new life created by my main baddie. Nice. Holy crap, do you know there's like 494 pages of this thing in a PDF? Jesus. It's a big book. I like Urella Soul's idea, Twy, says Daz, and then laughing my ass off, I am not surprised. It's by the size of this book. Yeah, it's a big fucking book. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Have you come over for the kitty tax? Hello? Hello? What would you like, my baby? Is it lap time? Oh, there's my kitty. This is Ash. Kitty has come to play with the knickknacks. He plays with dice. I have to put them away. He's like, they roll. Perfect. Yes. Hello, baby. So, no, he came for a snug is what he came for. He's laying on my lap now. Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Makes it hard to work if I have to hold your ass up in my lap, though. Yes. Yes, it does. I was about to say, if the cat is orange, the cat is me, says James. I do have an orange cat. That's Scooter. But this is actually Ash. Yes. Yeah. What you looking at? What you looking at? You're distracting. Yeah. It was cuddle the cat time. Yeah. Isn't it, baby? Would you like a better lap? There, that's a better lap. There you go. Yeah. There's my boy. You're probably pesting me because you want to go out, huh? Yeah. Are you? Who's a baby? Are you a baby? This is how I talk to my cats. Satrium's off? Okay, need some rest. Good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for coming. I'll try to make it for Saturday. We'll see. Yes, little one. I like that. I'm actually not seeing a lot of grammar stuff there, Billy. I will read that in the break. That is cool. It's a good start. It makes me want to know what's going on. Fist-sized hole in the abdomen, though, pretty much guarantees they're gonna die. Do you want that? Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. I don't want you to fall off, baby. Yeah. Okay, he's legitimately gonna sleep, so alright. We'll leave him here. Yeah. It totally is kitty Pat's time. This is the guy who was the really sketchy stray, and now he's one of the most affectionate cats you ever met. Just loves us. Nobody else. He hides from other people. Yes, baby. Yeah. Would you like a scritch on the bum? Tail scritch. Yeah. You just want affection. You don't care. Yeah. Gotta tell you though, these guys make it hard to find an apartment. Yeah. It's a good thing I love you. Yeah. You're wasting this whole sprint. Yes, you are. There we go. Oh, hello, Elizabeth. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. You kind of showed up. We're supposed to be doing a writing sprint, but my cat decided it was time for a pat. I apologize for the 10 minutes delay before a new follower can post. It's kind of an insurance against bots thing, so I had to do it recently. I didn't want to, but good to meet you. What was your deal there? Yeah, he decided it was pat time. This is Ash. He used to be a very sketchy stray, but now he is a big sucky. Awesome, thank you, Eli, for sending your backer survey. I will fill that out as soon as I get the chance. Eli did a Kickstarter for their book release, and I backed it, so I am looking forward to getting the books. Didn't I? Yes. Alright, we're done with this cuddle time shit? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you playing demon mode? Is this demon mode? Yeah, he's looking for my dice. Yeah, he totally is. Alright, you're gonna fall out. Yep, it's time to let him out. Okay, we're gonna readjust the camera and then we'll let him out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. He paid his kitty tax, so I'll actually let go. Alright, buddy. Yeah. There you go. Thank you for the snug, kitty. just in time for the end of the sprint, apparently. All right. Sable saying demon mode is funny and awesome. They do turn into little demons, you know. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, it's time to apparently run around and terrorize the house. They love that. Run over my face, you know. They don't really run over my face, but, you know. They do run over me. Play with shit in my bed, you know. Big socks. It's a good thing we love them, that's all I have to say. Billy says, hey Sable, Kahuna, and Barbarossa both have characters in my universe. Would you like to be one as well? I think I have the perfect character for you in the story. I'd be honored. I'm always honored to be included as, you know, some kind of character in people's stories. I think that's fun. So, I enjoy looking at how other people perceive me. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. And it's educational because, you know, we all want to portray ourselves in a certain way. And if, you know, you want to know if you're coming across that way to people, right? So that's cool. Yeah, I'd be honored. Absolutely you can. That would be cool. So how was your stream, Elizabeth, when you get a chance to talk, which you won't until after the end of this sprint, or the break probably, but probably pretty close. I hope it went well, and I assume that you're rating because I'm writing and you're writing. Oh, I forgot the 31 days is over. I gotta get rid of that. I'll be a badass if that helps. Yes, that does help. It's good to know I'm perceived as a badass. I like being perceived as a badass. I want to be kind of a badass. I want to be that, you know, if I'm coming across the way I like to think of myself, I'm like that, you know, she's Granny Weatherwax in a way, you know. I tell you what you need to hear, whether you want to hear it or not. And I'm fiercely protective mama bear, right? You know, I'm kind of that, you know, I'm more likely to show you that I love you by, you know, screaming to your defense with a sword or a sharp word, right? You may not know how I think about you until I start doing that sometimes. Yeah, so yeah. I know myself, right? I know who I am. Right? Yeah. Oh, right. 244 words. How slappin'. James, the teleporting tiger article. Excellent. Good work, James. That's cool. Although I like to compliment people, too. And, you know, encourage people. I hope I do that. You know? Right idea. Yes. Says, oh, if we're on the break, can I look at the quote? Yeah, of course I can. I said I would read it. I like it. This is the first paragraph of the prologue of book 1 of The Well of Souls, which is what the right idea is writing. Echoes. Endless echoes ring out, the cries of death bouncing, reverberating off the cliff sides which surround us. I lay, blood draining from the fist-sized hole in my abdomen. I won't be returning this time, Mother. I know I promised, but I won't be back for spring. I won't be able to help with the harvest. Tell Shyla I'll miss her apple pie and her embrace. Tell Father he was right. Tell him this life was not for me in the end. I'm sorry. Gods, I'm sorry. It's a good start. I want to know what happened. James says, Sable, have I ever left house lapping? Of course you're helpful. I'm glad I'm helpful. I want to be helpful. If we're all getting our writing dreams accomplished, or whatever our dreams are, artistic dreams, you know, whatever it is we want to do, right? That's what I'm here for. That's what I want. Nothing makes me happier than to see people succeeding and to know that I had something to do with that. That's great. It's awesome. Okay, we got 30 seconds more before the sprint starts again. I'm actually going to put up the break screen because I have to take a quick bio and I'm going to go refill my coffee. I will be right back, guys, and then that way you have no excuse to listen to me chat before we take the sprint. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. All right, we are back. Sorry about the long break. I apparently had to make coffee, so. Eli says, no worries, I'm formatting, so hyperfocus should set it any second and then I won't notice anything else. Kind of have to have hyperfocus for stuff like formatting, don't you? Formatting is such a pain in the ass. And hello, Elizabeth. Thank you very much for the follow and the raid, and welcome to the channel. As you can see, this is a really great group of people. I can't take any credit for them. They're just awesome, and I'm lucky that they're here being awesome. That sounds really cool. I'm into fantasy, obviously, science fiction fantasy writer, and I'm going to be writing one of those backstories, the stuff for characters, because I have this channel point thing, and it sounds like a lot of fun because you give them free reign of the story. That's great, right? I have a channel point reward that's like, oh, and that's the end of the sprint. I think it's 100,000 points or something. And yes, I've got people who have multiples of that. They're crazy. But, yeah, one of them used it, and it's called Tell Me a Story, right? Or Write Me a Story. And so, I have to write them a story. And they want kind of a comic relief thing of their characters who are NPCs in the role-playing game that we do here on Sunday nights, which takes place in the Toysoldier Saga universe, which is the universe of the book that is up there, that is about to be released in 5 days. 5 days is coming out, so yes, we are a handful. Yes, but they're a lovable handful, and I love them, so it's cool. Elizabeth says, oh, I have one of those redeems as well. It's so difficult sometimes, but also very fun to do. It's new. I just put it up because I kind of wanted a challenge, and I thought this would be fun, and it would be something I could do for my regulars, the people who are always here, the people who are the heart of the community. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, James did 19 words on editing for James the Teleporting Tiger. That's awesome. I'm saving up to make Sable write me a fan fiction for the Reaper Saga. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, I'll have to read all your books carefully then to make sure I don't fuck up your lore. Right? So that will be great. Yes. So I'm really looking forward to books. That's going to be good. Sure, I will write you a fan fiction. That will be fun. I would be happy to do that. Yeah. And I'd probably write you a fan fiction anyway if you just said, hey, I'd love it if you write something in my world. Yeah, I'd love to write something in your world. That'd be fun. Fanfic for my world of Core Agenda. Sure. Okay, alright. This might take a while, Siobhan. I gotta read your books first so I know your world. When you're writing fan fiction, you gotta know the lore, right? Because it's not fair to other fans of the series if you're, screwing up the lore, right? You gotta get it right. I love hearing Sable say, James the Teleporting Tiger. It's making me laugh silently. It's cool. That's a really neat thing, and I like your, I like the concept. There you go. See, now we're gonna do projects, and we're gonna write stories in each other's worlds. Hey, you know what we should do? Oh, guys. Okay, how about this? We all write fan fiction in each other's worlds, and then we publish it as an anthology. What do you think? We could totally do that. Maybe make it for March, if we're in a hurry. Awesome. I'll send you an alpha copy of book 3 for fan fiction purposes. Thank you, Eli. That would be awesome. Yes. BC Brown's like, that would be so much fun. Fanfics in each other's worlds. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. There's no reason we can't do this. Let's totally do this. Author Goddess is in. I was going to ask. I was like, is Author Goddess still here? Because she's got so many cool worlds. Guys. If you're not writing fan fiction in the Rune Spells world, I will be. I could actually, I know the lore well enough. I could just go with that, actually. I could totally do that. There's only one hero at a time, right? So I can't really screw with your present tense, or your present time period, but I could probably write something about a past hero. BC Brown's like, yes, I will totally send people to my book so they can write fanfic for it. This is great! Alright, Natalia's gonna fanfic in Siobhan's world. Siobhan's gonna fanfic in Natalia's world. This is cool! Oh, I'm getting excited about this now. This is gonna be great. Okay. Hey, why the hell not? Bane Books does it, right? They get their authors to write fanfic in each other's worlds, and then they put it out as an anthology. Let's do it! Okay, we're doing it. It's a thing. BC Brown says, I have an urban fantasy paranormal mystery series if anyone wants to fanfic in my world. The only question will be stopping myself from fanficking in everybody's world. I like writing fanfic. That's the Get Back to Work growl, by the way, from the Dragon of Productivity. I like writing fanfic. A few Goodelves came from Spelljammer fanfic, right? That's what it originally was before I reworked the universe and, made it its own thing. And yeah, fanfic is great. Okay. Hey, Brian, how are you? Good to see you. We just came up with the idea that we're going to all do an exchange where we're going to write fanfic in each other's worlds and put it out as an anthology. What do you think? I think most of us are fantasy and science fiction writers, so do you have a fantasy science fiction world we can use? I know, it's going to be fun. I'm excited now. I'll tell Coffee about it, because Coffee will be in. I don't have a world for y'all to write in. Dad says, oh, what if you all write a story in one world at a time for a world anthology for each of your worlds? I could totally commit to that on the condition that it's only ebook releases, right? I won't release print for all that. Just too much work, right? But I would totally do one for each world. Everybody writes about everybody else's world, right? In ebooks. If you guys want to do that, I'm in. James says, question, what should I write next? The Blood Panther ritual or Tiger Basket item? Tiger Basket item. I want to hear about your basket. Yes, I'm interested. Yep, totally. Moon says, is lurking, but is a fan fiction master. Yes, Moon is a fan fiction master. Moon is, like, totally all about the fanfic. The only problem is it is not my world. What's not your world there, Natalia? Oh, it's from Karin Fox. Okay. Well, then we'll have to talk to him too and see if he wants to get in on this. We could all do free ebooks for our worlds and put them on a Google Drive somewhere. Nah. No free. We'll put them out as ebooks. We'll publish them. Maybe we'll make them available for 99 cents as promos, but they'll be ebooks and people will pay. And you know why? Because your writing's good and you deserve to get fucking paid. That's why. That is why. We're going to get paid. We will, however, put them on World Anvil. I think, maybe. And you could add them to your own world. Absolutely, you could. I would say if we're going to do individual... We'll have to talk about this because this could take years, okay? But if we're going to do individual fanfic collections or anthologies for each other's worlds, then obviously the person whose world it is gets to publish that on their own World Anvil site and through manuscripts if they choose, and do whatever the hell they want with it, right? That's only fair, right? But I say we put them out for ebooks and charge money. Brian says, I did summer camp, then 3131. Now I need to go through the backlog and see what I want to develop so you can tell me how to submit this stuff. Yeah. Hello, Shy Revenge. Good to see you. Quietly sneaks in for the last 18 minutes. Oh, no, I'm on for another hour and 18 minutes. So, you still got time. Well, this stream is going fast. James IRL laughed so hard that James the Teleporting Tiger has 3 likes within the same day. Well, I liked it because I thought it was cool. If you want to make me laugh more, here's the link. I'm having such a good day, so go look at his article. It's great. Okay, I'm actually going to get back to work, but we're definitely going to talk about this. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Here's the Discord. If you're not on the Discord yet and you want to take part in this with the fan fiction in each other's worlds project, go join it. When I'm done the stream, I will create a channel that will be entirely for, I'll call it the fanfic project is what I'll call it. And we'll, that way we can talk about what we're going to do and what stories we're going to write and whether or not we want to do like one book with a bunch of different fanfics from different worlds as a kind of a sampler, or whether we want to do it, a book each for each other's worlds with all of us with stories in it, right? Because we need to discuss that. The one is a much longer term commitment project, and I want to know that everybody's on board before we go ahead and do that, because the last thing I want is for somebody to get stiffed, right? Say that my, say Siobhan's book ends up like 10 months from now, right? And everybody's burnt out, we're not going to write for her. That would be unfair. I don't want to do that, so I want to know that everyone's 100% in before we do it. And hello, Bitzer K, good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. We are discussing an idea where we're going to do fan fiction in each other's worlds and create one or more anthologies. So if you would like to be in that, totally, Author Goddess is right. We should talk to Courtney about marketing it too. Courtney is the owner of Fiction Atlas Press, which is a publishing and marketing company for indie writers, and she's the one who did the formatting for my book, right? Or maybe she'll sponsor it via her publishing business. She certainly has the connections for that to be worth it. In which case, if we do go that route, which we could, right, I recommend that we do collections with different worlds in it. Right? Because different worlds and different writers, because then it'll be like a sampler of our universe, right? And maybe draw in new readers. I have enough ideas to herd, says Bitzer K. Fair enough. Daz says, I need a book to be finished first, then I would jump in. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have to talk about it if we're gonna be serious about it. But I think your idea is great, Author Goddess. Courtney has much better marketing infrastructure than I do, and if we can get her to back it, we should. Okay, I'm gonna get to work, guys. But I'm definitely interested in this. So if you guys want to go with this, let's do it. This is great. Okay. All right, I think this is ready to adapt to PDF. It is saved. Yeah, okay. It's time to go open it up. Not that that stops me from getting worse, this bit's okay. Well, that's the problem. I keep catching my earphone on the wheel of my chair. The conversation started because people were like, oh, I'd like to write fanfic in different worlds. Eli said, I'm saving up to make Sable to use the Write Me a Story channel point reward to make Sable write fanfic for the Reaper universe. And I'm like, oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to do that. Right? And then Siobhan immediately spent 100,000 points to use it and said, write me fan fiction in the Core Agenda universe. And I'm like, okay, sure, great. And on we went. You inadvertently started an awesome idea. Yay, says Eli. Yes, you totally did. You totally did. This is totally you. Brian knows how this works. You make an awesome idea suggestion in the chat, and then you suggest it to like me or Coffee, and then we go, oh, and we run off with it, and it becomes this crazy ass thing, like, you know, Writer's Conduit, which of course was Brian's idea. So, yeah. Bitzer K's says, I welcome fan fiction set in my amalgam universe. That's awesome. Oh, yes. Book of Secrets article, this book is fanfic in some way. Yeah, because that's Karen's world, right? That you wrote in, which is neat. Kit says some other Anvilites have done it. I think I saw some fanfics in Stormgirl's world. I would love to write fanfic in Stormgirl's world. That would be really cool. There's some serious, interesting shit going on there that would be fun to play with. I don't have a World Anvil account. You can get one if you want one. All you have to do is go to worldanvil.com and sign up for a free account. You can get most of the features there. The one thing that I think is worth it to get that you cannot get with a Freeman account is the manuscripts editor, which is a, you know, it's like a combination of the best parts of Scrivener, Google Docs, and Word. I love it. It's my favorite editing software, and I use it exclusively now. But you don't need it. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Yes. That's you need a master's membership to do that, which is an annual. You can do it annually or monthly. Do it annually, it's cheaper, right? And but if you you know, but you don't have to get that if you don't want to. As a matter of fact, Janet and Dimitri, who are the people who started World Anvil, Janet is a writer and Dimitri is a DM, and they created this world building software to fit all their needs. Oh, no, don't worry, it's much more intuitive than Scrivener. Why I say it's like Scrivener is that you can move scenes around. Everything's organized in scenes, and you can just shift them around without having to copy, paste, and find where the hell it's supposed to go in the document. You just go, oh, I decided that I want this scene to be in Chapter 7 instead of Chapter 3, so you go, and now it's in Chapter 7, done, right? I love it. Yeah, I love it. I would have paid for it for, I've got one of the more expensive packages. I would have paid for it for manuscripts alone, right? But the fact that I also get all this awesome world building software and can create a site, let me show you. This is a World Anvil website. I created this entirely with World Anvil for the book up there, the world of that book, right? Pre-generated themes that you can alter if you want to. You can generally find something suited to just about every genre. You create articles about your characters, your locations. You can make maps which are interactive and pin things that you can click on, which can take you to other articles, right? It's like a whole fan wiki world Bible tool. I initially got it because I wanted it for a world Bible. I got tired of my stack of disconnected notebooks falling apart and that I can never find, right? And I went, okay, screw this, I need to do something. Here's the thing, let's try it out. I took advantage of a sale to reward myself for finishing Nano in record time 2 years ago, and no regrets. Yeah, it's great. I'm also using it as a marketing tool, which is another thing they don't tell you that you do. Pretty much, unless it's a real spoiler, if it's in the books, I can write about it, right? And when people read about things like my ships and my world and the characters, they get interested, and then they want to read the book. You got to pay for the books. So that's how that works. Yeah, instantly like your own wiki. It's amazing. Okay, I am going to do what I said I was going to do here. I'm spending way too much time talking on the stream, but that's okay. I'm having a good time, so it's all good. We're gonna go here. Come on now. Open. Alright, there we are. We're gonna find a few good elves. this PDF document. Apparently we're not, because it's not there for some reason. Why are you not there? I saved you there specifically. Pain in my ass. Oh, I didn't copy it over yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I put it in the main directory. That's what I did. Okay. Yes, that's right. I should tell Elizabeth my schedule. I do writing streams on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. They start at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. in the UK, 8 p. or in the UTC. Sorry, 7 p.m. UTC, 8 p.m. in the UK, 5 a.m. Australian Eastern Time on the following day. Right? Wednesdays I generally talk about writing, and we do showcases of other people's writing, and I give editing and feedback. Right? Thursdays are supposed to be my Actually Writes day, where I do writing. That's the end of the sprint, by the way. And but I'm working on Kickstarter rewards for that book today, because I got my stuff back from the formatter, so I'm giving out the ebooks before release to the Kickstarter backers. They get them early, right? And that's what I'm working on, so I'm a bit more distractible, right? Sunday is world building focus. I call it Sable's World Forge. I also do showcases and editing and feedback that day. Right, and then my husband does a writing stream on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC, 10 p.m. in the UK, 7 a.m. the following day, Australian Eastern Time. It's called Write with Erin, and sometimes Diane. If I'm available, I'll show up and I'll take part and we'll write together. Then on Tuesdays and Fridays, starting at the same time he does the writing stream. He does Ask an Old GM, where he offers advice and does showcases and talks about role-playing games and game mastering. Then on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Brain, 1 a.m. UTC, 2 a.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. I think, Australian Eastern Time. We do a role-playing game that takes place in that book's universe. So, what is secret book stuff? Asks Brian. I'm putting that up because I'm not showing you what I'm working on, because I'm jumping around between about 5 different windows, and it's secret stuff that's for my Kickstarter backers, right? So, yeah, the official book stuff I can't show on screen. That's, if I were doing editing for someone whose book had not been released yet, I would also put up secret book stuff, right? So, I was wondering, the one word was A. I was sort of like, that looks like some German recipe for sauerkraut or something. Eli came up with that. I think it's hilarious. That's why I'm using it. It's funny. Well, the rest of you are welcome to jump in and read that comment anyway. It's a Google Doc link. Okay. Oh, Brian leaves for board games in 20 minutes, half an hour anyway. Ah, sorry about yeah, I'm not doing showcases today. I keep forgetting to turn it off for Thursday. I really should. If you come back on Sunday, we will do it then. And if not, I will refund the points to you. It is brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hell and damnation. I forgot. Okay. I'm going to have to do that on the third computer, because I did not install the fonts on this computer. if you don't have the fonts installed, when you try to make the PDF, it won't give you the right fonts on the PDF. Alright, let's see if I can do this without unplugging myself. I can. Woohoo! Alright. So I have the busted ass laptop, which I usually use for a monitor, the good laptop, and the desktop. So I could always leave it on but have what days in the title. That's not a bad idea. I think I do have it in the description. But yeah, I could probably put it in the title, couldn't I? Yes, okay, I have Adobe on this computer. That's one thing I had to check, which I wasn't sure. Okay. What the font? It is in fact in the description. Not on Thursdays. I didn't even read that. You don't see it when the thing comes up. That's to get back to this girl. I'm actually going to get back to it. Eli says, I didn't hyper-focus intensely on formatting. I don't know what you're talking about. Awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you did. Because who reads the descriptions anyway? Who needs directions? Appointment was just canceled. Oh, boo, Siobhan. How come? Oh, come on now. What the hell? Did that not download yet? Or do I have to do this? Ah, her microscope for it broke. Ah, boo. Alright, Brian, enjoy your dinner, and thanks for coming to say hi. Getting back on the horse for writing this coming weekend and gonna wrap things up. Excellent. Why are you not there? You make no sense. You're being a pain in my ass. I don't know why you're being a pain in my ass. Abby, you know what? I have the original one here, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Haha, so screw you. I can beat you. Okay. Stupid computer bullshit. Eli says I'm going to go excitedly check the mail to see if my bookmarks are here, or postcards. Yay! Billy says I need to start writing a bit again every day. The general keep up of the house and being a dad tends to take up a lot of my time. Yeah. Oh, but I didn't edit this one. Ah, fuck off. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy that. And we're going to paste it here. Yes, we're going to replace the file in the destination. Yeah, I get that. Adulting tends to crowd out writing time. Legit. Good night, Natalia. Going to BED. Sleep well. Thanks for joining us. Okay, cool. I got the right file. Red Idea says, I've decided I need to start getting up earlier because that helps. Yes, sometimes that does. If you get up earlier and set aside time before you have to get started for the day to write, that can be very helpful, yes. And I do enjoy getting up early when I do it. Also, when I do an evening clean as well as a morning clean, it's like, whoa, I have so much time now. Yeah, I did that when I was working at my shop, and that is why I was able to actually finish my book and get my first book published, because I got up early and I set aside an hour before everybody else got up in the morning and got writing done. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it done. Yeah. Dad says, technically my book is done in the rough, but I want it done in the vela processing stage before I consider it actually done. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, Billy. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Go be adulty. It's fine. Alright, we're going to save this as a PDF. Yep, just gonna call it that, nothing else. Yeah, and Sable still gets to pack in between all the other chaos, yes. Yep. BC Brown says, so true, I get up early now, even when I don't stream in the mornings, and can clean morning and evening. Why are you being a problem? Okay, you're not being a problem, you're just being slow. Got it. Daz is like, so glad I don't have to move anymore unless life throws me a curveball. That's what we're hoping to. We're also looking for a house to buy. So, my tarot reading today said we could get one, but we'd have to kind of work at it. You know, get one before the end of the month. Which I'd like to do. Would be really nice to move from here into, like, my house. My house. My house. Yep, BC Brown says, same, we bought last year, and unless we want to move, we don't have to, thankfully. Yeah, I just, you know, I want just a nice little house. Hail Hydrate, thank you. It's important. Excuse me. Does this never fails when you move, you discover just how much stuff you've been keeping. We've thrown out 2 dumpsters worth of crap. Like, we got like those steel bins and we filled 2 of them. The small ones, there's, you know, just like a 1-ton bin, but it means we've literally thrown out 2 tons worth of garbage. Amazing what you accumulate in 20 years. You're like, this is a very broken porch chair. It's never going to be fixed. Ding! I haven't used this old lawnmower in 3 years because it's broken, and Steve keeps saying he's going to fix it, but he's never going to fix it. Fling! No postcards yet, but they could get here anytime before 9 p.m. Okay, good luck, Eli. I hope they do. Yep. BC Brown says, absolutely. We had so much crap. We had a massive yard sale and donated stuff and still threw out a bunch of crap. Yep. All right, now. Now what we're going to do. So I'm going to go here. And we're going to picks. I'm going to see if I have a cover that's the right size for pages. Oh, hey, thanks for the sub, BC Brown. Awesome. Much appreciated. I really appreciate the support. That's very cool of you. Thank you. Alright. Bits are K. Empty cardboard boxes. They ain't paying rent. Fling! Yep. Beloved keeps hanging on to them for some reason, because you might need them. I'm not looking forward to the closet. I have a whole bunch of stuff saved in there from when I ran an Etsy shop, and there's like stacks of packing material in boxes. It's all going to garbage. James says, question, is in the item template, what do they mean by significance? How important is it to the culture? Does it have any symbolic associations that are important to the culture? Is it like, you know, a really big deal, basically? It's okay. Hangs on to empty glass bottles and pill containers because they might be useful. I threw out a bunch of those too, right? Because one of the things I used to produce through my Etsy shop was perfumed oils and massage oils and, you know, lotions and ointments and stuff, because I'm an herbalist, and I have like these, and it broke my heart, these beautiful blue bottles that are designed to hold scented oils. I threw them all out because I don't need them. I put them in the glass recycling and they got taken away. Yeah, like Dad says, how important is it to history or tradition or to someone is what significance means. Yeah. Elizabeth says, I gotta go get some sleep so that I'm well rested enough to drop the monsters off at school tomorrow. Can relate. Yep, for sure. Have a great stream and see you again soon, I hope. Well, hopefully we'll see you Sunday, and thanks for stopping by and welcome to the channel. I, you know, really appreciate it. It's a fun community. Anybody here, you know, feel free to join our Discord if you want to chat, because people do that and it's fun. James is a tiger, goes fling after them. BC Brown was like, can't believe I wasn't subbed. Just realized it. Well, cool. Tiger basket. Significance. Highly important to keep a were-tiger around. Perfect. That's cool. I like that. Okay, what the hell is I doing here? I am opening this graphic with Adobe Photoshop, is what I'm doing, so that I can make sure it's the right size to put in a PDF, right, of a book. Because do you guys ever get like a PDF of a book, right? And then the cover is a different size from the rest of the pages, and it just fucks up the whole look of it? I hate that, right? So I don't want to do it, right? I want my PDF of my book to not have that problem. So, yes, I've had that happen with book PDFs, SBC. I just, my OCD can't handle it, you know? It's like, what are you doing? Why are you not the right size? You suck. Ew, yes, but ew. Yeah, I don't like that either. I think that's, you know, so get out the graphic editing program and make the fucking graphic fit. It's just a graphic, you know? So that's what I'm doing. try. 8.5 by 11. That is how big something's supposed to be, right? I don't think I'm like this. No, I don't. Okay. Edit. Undo. Let's trim it first. And that's the spring. Okay, nope, that's not good. So let's go with the thingy. Nope, that's one. James is the tiger suspects Dazzler Cat of burning the basket she owns, so James leaves her alone. Yep. Really, Twitch, says Daz. Give me an error, and so I must refresh and get an ad. Yep. And of course, it's a McDonald's ad to make me hungry. Yep. Hey Bob, how are you? Good to see you. I am working on secret book stuff today. Yeah, that's the wrong document. God damn it. Okay. Oh, and I gotta fix this too. I forgot there was something I wanted to do before I saved that as a PDF. It's not a good day for me. Well, it is, but 5 days, that's right. Bitsy's like, this is why I have 5 billion ad blockers loaded into my browser. Yes, 5 days. 5 days. And I am sending out the info, the ebooks to backers hopefully today. That's what I'm trying to get formatted here. The only thing I have left to do is the PDF, which I am currently working on. Alright, I think you're going to have to sit there for now, because I'm going to have to mess around with this computer first. Okay. And how are you, Bob? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to have to go to my downloads folder, is probably where it's hiding. James says, Lapin, 154 words for James the Teleporting Tiger. Awesome. Oh, the tiger basket. Nice. Did you know that on the iPhone Twitch app, if I bring up another app while watching a stream, the stream continues audio? But if an ad is playing and you switch to another app, the ad pauses and waits for you to return? Fuck me, eh? What bullshit is that? That is bullshit. Alright, let's get back to work growl again. Dad says on my Android phone, if I'm watching a stream and switch to an app, the stream and sound, even if it's an ad, will pause until I bring it back up. Yep. I keep refusing to click on the continue to play option as it's a paid thing. Ah, Bob got back into Minecraft. You're in trouble. I know what to do here. Image size. Eli says I got back into Sims 2, so my productivity is also in the crapper. Hanula is running a server, says Bob. Modded. I never played modded, so I had to. Dad's like, ooh, everyone has been modding. This is why I don't play video games. It's not because I don't like them, because I do. It's because I know that I would never get any fucking writing done, and I have enough going on in my life. I also don't watch a lot of television. Same reason. Alright, file. We're going to save. Okay, first we're going to flatten the image. Merge visible. File. Save as. I wonder if we should make this easy on ourselves. We can save this as a PDF. Yes, we can. going to put it in. Yeah, that'll work. TV is for falling asleep, says Siobhan. Yep. Never been able to fall asleep to TV personally. Well, when you're used to living with a lot of people and suddenly you don't have a lot of people around, having TV going on in the background can be helpful. James says, so should I A, edit a draft article on Amber production for future scene technology, or B, write an article on the Blood Panther ritual? Hey, Charles, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, Your Majesty? Well, I'm deaf, hard of hearing, says BC Brown, so I turn my ears off at night. Makes sense to me. But the light flickering would bug me. Yeah, that makes sense. Doff hat, etc. But I'm good. 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 I'm glad to hear it. My book comes out in 5 days, Charles. Check it out. Pre-order is up. The print version will be releasing a little later. Yes, I have heard. Good. I'm telling everybody. And you want to know why you do that? Because there will be somebody out there who hasn't heard. I had a store for 20 years. Or not 20 years. I had a store for 7 or 8 years. The day, 3 days before I closed, somebody walked in and said, I didn't know you were here. So, sorry if I'm boring you to death, but you keep telling because you don't know who's here and I haven't seen in a while. It is exciting. I'm very excited. It's going to be great. This is my baby. This is my baby. I've been working on this story for a very, very long time. It's weird and I believe in it. So Sable, I keep typing, says James. I'm not sure which one you want to do. I think you would probably rather do the Blood Panther ritual. So I think that's what you should do. BC Brown says, same. I had a gaming store open for 10 years. 1 week before we closed, someone came in and was shocked we existed. I know, right? Yeah. Cool. Emperor Charles says, I got book 2 of my series into first draft finally after a year of work. He's a long boy at 114K. That is a long boy. That is a long boy. I don't know. This sounds like compensating, but mine is bigger. It's 155K. I found it as 500 pages in a PDF. It's like, holy crap, this is a big book. I would be honored, BC Brown, if you would do that. He says, Sable, I'm putting together a slideshow of other authors' books for my streams. Want me to put your new release in it? Thank you very much. That would be very helpful. I guess you'll need a cover image. I will send that to you. Let me know what size you need. There's like a hype in the chat. I'm so hyped for the book. Cool. Cool. Okay. I'm pleased you're hyped. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. Okay. Yep. Oof, I think I should run away to hide, says Siobhan. Book 1 for me is a whale of a tome. But your book has not yet been edited, so it may not be that big of a whale when you're done. I'll whisper at you then. Cool. We can do that. Or are you on a Discord? Or are we on some Discord together, like the Conduit Discord or whatever? Because, you know, ping me to remind me you can do that, and then I will send it directly through the file link there. It'd probably be easier. If you know what, if you want the big size, here's the thing, right? You may have to make it smaller, but I have a press kit. We are in Coffee's Discord. I'll get you there. Okay, that works. The fuck is that? Ah, it's some kind of alarm. Okay. Okay, what the hell was I doing? Okay, yes. I shut down the graphic, and I need to open up the Word document again. This one, I think. Because I want to change how... Yes, that's right. I want to change this so that it's more consistent. With the layout of the book, the ebook and stuff. I don't know, James. I need more context. He asks, what is it called when a person, or in this case a weretiger, feels better after a thing than before it? Were you nervous about the thing? In that case, I'd say it's relief, but... And that's the sprint. Well, for my tiger self, it's more a good thing. For others, such as Daz, it's an oh no, James is doing the Blood Panther again. I don't know, I'm sorry. Hey Gala, good to see you. How are you? I'm pulling a U and I'm working through the break. Ah, Blood Panther, it's where I take a blood bath. Ah. Replenished, rejuvenated, restored. Bitzer is off ski to do some housework things, feed his starters, make foods, etc. Okay. Thanks for joining me. See you later. See you Sunday, if not before. Alright, I think that's about right. Now, wait, we're supposed to be on break? Yeah, technically. It's not like we haven't been talking during the work periods before, so if we're working now during the break period, I don't think that's a problem, right? Okay. Yes, I'm a smartass. Okay, what I'm trying to do here... Are you doing... There we go. I want to see what this looks like. James says, I do that during World Ember. Daz says, you know, if we talk during the sprint and work during the break, we'll get way more chatting done. Eli's like, are we all smartasses? Isn't that why we're writers? Just a second, I'm gonna go find out what that alarm is. I'll be right back. Okay, it's the hubby's set himself a wake up alarm with like snooze. That's why it looks different. Okay. I figured it out now. This is fine for the PDF. Alright, we're gonna leave it like this. And now we're gonna work it over here. Now, did I put everything in the right directory? Let's find out. Okay, I should have. All right. Now. There we go. I'm just waiting for my document to convert. What's this? I'm sitting around here waiting for my document to convert. You're all quiet all of a sudden? You guys are funny. All right. Bookmarks. Yes, my bookmarks work. Now. Sorry, says Daz. I'm busy being creative, says James. Chat is highly productive fun. Just, it's hilarious, you know? We're supposed to be working this whole time. And then we, like, actually sit down to work, you know, like, you know, and then I have to sit around and wait for shit, and you guys are actually working, but we've been chatting. It's hilarious. Okay. Okay. That is a pretty sweet looking PDF, guys. I'm chatting with Amazon support about a package I was supposed to get a week ago, says Eli. Oh, that's annoying. This is a sweet PDF. Okay, alright. I am happy with this. I think you will be too. Okay. Pretty excited about this, actually. Alright, now. All the pages worked. The thingy worked. Bookmarks are already inputted. I don't have to add them. Is this done? This might be done. This is done. Awesome. Okay, they're going to send me a replacement. Apparently it got lost. Was that your bookmarks, Eli? Because that sucks. Daz points. Siobhan, look, I think your doggy has a chapter of your book. As Siobhan looks, steals the chocolates and dashes away. Nice, Daz. What the hell? I don't even know how it does it. Stupid thing. Save check, thank you. Oh, it's my mushroom pills I take for my shoulder. Oh. Siobhan says, oh, she's going to get a chapter in my so to speak. Too bad I don't have any chocolates to steal. Pouts. It's funny. Ah, I broke a nail. Didn't even notice. No. Does Sable really care about breaking her nails? Not really. It's just that it ended up like, you know, cracked in such a way I'm going to have to file off the edges. It's chat chocolate. There's always chat chocolate. That's true. Alright, let's open this now to make sure it worked out. Yes. No! What are you doing? That's the sprint. That's the last sprint. I know what I did. Silly me. I forgot to update my table of contents is what I did. So it still said, like, I've changed it so it is more consistent with the book. Yeah, I'm gonna do that whole business again. This is always how it is with formatting stuff, which is part of why I don't... You have to go back between like 4 or 5 different programs, and there's always something that goes wrong, and then you gotta redo it, and, you know. Always, always, always. James says, Lapin, 199 words, Blood Panther. Awesome. Eli says, in case people are wondering, I have neuropathy pain and I take lion's mane mushroom capsules for it. They've restored most of the loss of feeling and usually reduce itching and pain, so I keep taking them. You know, I should try that for the issues in my back. I don't know why I haven't even thought about it yet. It's probably because my back doesn't always bother me. Right? It's something that, you know, it's intermittent, but when it does bother me, it bothers me. Alright, so it'd be easiest to just update the fucking table again. And then redo all my page numbers. Which is a pain in my ass. Might work, yeah, says Eli. That's cool. Alright, so we're getting close to the end of the stream here. Who shall we raid, my friends? Yeah, they're only on 494 pages. Yeah, it's actually easier to click on because I can double click on the page number to edit it as opposed to I'd have to try to line it up to get it right with the mouse to get chapter 1 and change it to just say 1, because that's how Courtney did it in the book, like the ebook, and I want it to be consistent. for the most part, so yeah. Eli says, I'm also going to start taking turkey tail mushrooms because they boost immune system and do other stuff I forget. Also, it kind of tastes like chocolate. That's cool. Daz is like, wow, I got nobody. BC Brown says, Cat Leo Writing is streaming, and Pen and Parable is up also. Have I ever rated Pen and Parable? I think I may have, but I'm pretty sure I have not rated Cat Leo Writing. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing again. Okay. I have one mouse for my two laptops, and I keep forgetting where I put it. Okay. Need to shut that off. Well, I've got neither, so I am clearly not following either one. Oh wait, no, I must be following Cat Leo Writing, because they just came up. Why am I not following Pen and Parable? I'm going to check out Pen and Parable to see why I'm not following them. They've been here. James says, interested in what I'm writing and wondering what that it is future scene. Guess what it is not. Here's my new world. Give it a follow. Oh! Alright, Pen and Parable has 82 followers. And I'm not following them yet, and I don't know why. They've been here, so I should do that. And Cat Leo Writing has 139 followers. So we're going to raid Pen and Parable is what we're going to do. Because always support the person who needs the support more. That's my opinion. Thank you very much for joining me today, everyone. I had a lot of fun working on productivity with you, and believe it or not, I actually got a lot done. So I'm quite happy about it. I hope that you guys also, you know, had a good time, got some productivity happening, and, you know, or, you know, learned something about writing or made new friends, whatever. All right. James is a human, types that fast with spelling and grammar mistakes and some tone issues. Yeah, me too. Yeah, so we're gonna read Pen and Parable. Tomorrow, Erin will be back at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC, 10 p.m. in the UK. I think that's 9 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock in the morning. On in Australian Eastern Time. And he will be doing Ask an Old GM as usual, as he does on Fridays. We'll see if I make it to the Saturday stream. Erin will be starting at the same time, 2 p.m. Pacific, for Write with Erin and sometimes Diane on Saturday. And if I don't see you before then, I will probably see you on Sunday, because I will be back for Sable's World Forge. All right. We're going to run the book ad one more time, because, hey, why not? Don't forget to shout, prepare to be boarded when you get there, when we raid Pen and Parable, because we are the Sable's Privateers. And I will see you guys again soon. As always, it's been lovely, and have a great day. Bye.